The Metro Homeway is a limited express train that is like no other in Tokyo. Its uniqueness comes from the fact that it runs in the Tokyo subway system, where the vast majority of its service consists of commuter trains that stop at every station. The Metro Homeway is operated jointly by Tokyo Metro and the Odakyu Electric Railway. This blue train, called the Multi-Amenity Super Express, or the MSE for short, was specifically designed and created in order to fit subway dimensions. Okay, so we are now heading into the train. Only a few of the doors open on this 10-car train due to the placement of platform screens. My seat is actually in car number 6, but I had to board the train from car number 7 for this reason. The MSE was created with a gangway or door at both ends of the train. This is an ultimate necessity for all subway trains, as doors on the side might not be sufficient when there's a need for an evacuation. Soon after getting settled, the train departed Otemachi station. The Metro Homeway only stops at Kasumigaseki and Omotesando stations after leaving Otemachi, skipping most of the stations while traveling in the subway system.
Metro Homeway 41号 Hon-Atsugi 行きです Welcome aboard the Limited Express Romance Car, Metro Homeway, number 41 to Hon-Atsugi.
The seats on the MSC train do not come with a large table attached to the seat in front of you. However, it does provide you with some space to place a drink or bento box. It really is a unique experience passing all these subway stations in such a quiet train, since I'm used to being squished in the subway during rush hour. The train is now making a stop at Kasumigaseki station. While the train was vacant until now, it picked up quite a few passengers at this station, making it quite crowded.
Metro Homeway, number 41 to Hon-Atsugi. We will stop briefly at Omotesando, Chiyoda-line, Machida, and Ebina before reaching the Hon-Atsugi terminal. At all metro stations, we will only stop the passengers boarding this train. Please do not smoke in this train. Vending machines are in cars 3 and 9. Please use your mobile phones in the deck between the cars.
We are making our final stop in the subway system at Omotesando station. The next stop will be Shin-Yurigaoka on the Odakyu Line, which is already in Kanagawa Prefecture. I also forgot to mention that the train only picks up passengers while traveling in the subway system. In other words, you can't buy a ticket on this train from Otemachi to Omotesando, for example. The majority of the passengers disembarked at Machida Station, so I want to give you a more in-depth tour of the MSE train. Firstly, there are operator's seats placed in between cars number 6 and 7. This is because the rolling stock of the MSE is comprised of 6 car sets and 4 car sets, which can be operated individually. For trains with higher levels of demand, like the ones scheduled during rush hour, these 2 sets are joined together to form trains of 10 cars.
Metro Homeway 41号 Hon-Atsugi 駅です。停車駅は海老名、本厚木です。電気、お手洗いを含めまして全車禁煙です。化粧室、お手洗いは2号車、5号車と8号車にあります。
I can also give you a brief introduction to the washrooms. The washrooms on the Odakyu Limited Express trains have a very modernized look, and this one on the MSE is no exception to this rule. The door can be operated semi-automatically with these buttons, and there's also a sanitizer available for cleaning your seat. After Machida Station, the train speeds up quite significantly, as the number of trains diminish the further we are from central Tokyo. Here, we are passing Ebina Station, which features a large train yard. I just also want to give you a better view of the overhead bins, as well as the pull-down curtains. From Machida, it only takes a few minutes to Hon-Atsugi, which is our final stop.
We will soon arrive at the Hon-Atsugi terminal, OH34. Please transfer at this station for the Odawara direction. Thank you for taking the limit.
終着本厚木でございます。この列車は小田駅までです。
小田急では目の不自由なお客様
お待たせいたしました。
I hope you enjoyed this trip on the Metro Homeway from Otemachi to Hon-Atsugi. Make sure to hit the like button and I'll see you on my next trip.